Pretty girl tonight, baby, don't be blue. Take those party lights on the Avenue. You're out there on your own, spending all your time alone. So come on, girl, tonight I wanna be with you. This world has let you down, baby, it broke your heart. But tonight's the night for a brand new start. We could leave this world behind. We'll go walking on down that line. So come on, girl, let's make one dream come true. Meet me down by the boardwalk tonight. Meet me down by the sea. We could dance by the carnival lights, baby, just you and me. You fall in love on a carousel, my boardwalk angel. This world has let you down, baby, it broke your heart. But tonight's the night for a brand new start. We could leave this world behind. We'll go walking on down that line. So come on, girl, let's make one dream come true. Meet me down by the boardwalk tonight. Meet me down by the sea. We could dance by the carnival lights, baby, just you and me. And they will fall in love on a carousel, my boardwalk angel. I said we'll fall in love on a carousel, my boardwalk angel. Ooh, I want you to stay with me, a boardwalk angel. I want you to stay with me, my boardwalk angel. And I want you to stay with me. I want you to stay with me. Oh, I want you to stay with me, my boardwalk angel. Hey! Thank you. You know what's one thing that I always say after each song? I always say to whoever is there, God bless each one of you. Stay safe and enjoy the rest of your week. And I say that to that and only that. after each song. Actually, and then I say, if you do Instagram, please take one of these black cards. And anyway, but then, but I make it a point to say God bless you, because I think that there is, at one point, I think, I remember that Obama, it was somebody's talking about Obama, that he said something about the importance of God. And I could never find the actual quote, what it was, but he was saying about the actual, that it was important to whatever your creed or belief to at least have some type of ability to embrace at least the concept of God, whatever that might, whatever specific form it might take in any given person's life. And I can never find that article, and he used a certain word, and I honestly think that might have been like a dream that I saw that article, and there is actually no word for this. But what is the word for believing God, but not religious, and not necessarily scarred by religion, so you've now renounced religion? Because there's a lot of people who call themselves atheists that actually are very much Christian or whatever it is, just they're anti-Christian, they just hate it, and they spend their whole lives, trying to refute things that the nature of it is that it can't be refuted. So, I mean, why bother with it on that level? That's the way I look at it, and that's what I'm gonna stand with. Here's another song that's very popular that I do sometimes. It's called "Stand By Me." Oh, what did you do? Don't do that, Maya. You're gonna mess everything up. Who's that? Oh, did you bring someone in on the chat? Hi. I don't know how to do that. I've never had extra hands to do that. Is someone actually in on the chat? Did someone just say hi? Oh, I don't know, because she pressed something on the screen and I see something, except I'm not wearing my glasses, so I can't tell. Because you can do that, I think you can bring people in on a live chat. So I don't know if there's I thought that was I don't know. Good thing this is recording and not necessarily being watched live. But let's see. Okay, what were we talking about? Oh yeah, "Stand By Me." This one's always a big hit. This is actually one of the most popular songs ever written. "Stand By Me" is actually one of the most popular songs ever written, in the history of songs being written. I don't know if it's the most popular, but it's definitely up there. Where the night has come and the land is dark, and the moon is the only light we see. Whoa, what was that? That was this, right? Oh, that was you? How'd you do that? I thought that was I didn't think that thing was attached to anything. How'd you do that? Wow, you got tricks. I know. Oh, yeah, I know. I don't think anybody's on there right now, though, but I can't see because I'm not wearing glasses. And like I said, Maya, please stop touching that thing. I don't want to have to say it again. Yeah. Where the night has come and the land is dark, and the moon is the only light we see. No, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. So darling, darling, stand by oh, stand by me. Stay by me, stand by me, stand by me. Oh, if the sky that we're looking for should tumble and fall, oh, the mountain should crumble to the sea, I won't cry, I won't cry, oh, I won't shed a tear. Just as long as you stand by me. So darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Stand by me. Stand by me. Stand by me. Yeah. So darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Stand by me. Stand by me. So darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Stand by me. Stand by me. Stand by me. God bless. So, Stand By Me is a song that actually you kind of can pull out in almost any crowd, but not every song is like that, obviously. Some songs, are a little more, young people amenable, and some songs you can play on a train full of children or old people, and they can, be okay with rocking. What's up, man? All right. Let's see. All right, we're gonna do this one. I'll do an original. What time is it anyway? Anyone got the time? Oh, 7:45. Okay, so we're not at originals yet. We're gonna do covers. So here is. Wait, did I already? Is it already too late? What songs did I play? Did I play any originals? I don't think I have. Doesn't matter. So here is a song by the late, great Prince. I usually don't play the song on fretless, but for some reason I think it sounds better on this. It was 7:45, we were all in line to greet the teacher, Miss Kathleen. First came Shirley, then came Lucy, third and that was me. All of us were ordinary compared to Cynthia and Rose, who always stood at the back of the line and smiled beneath her nose. And her favorite double was party and every single day. If you asked her what you had for breakfast, this is what she'd say. Starfish and coffee, maple syrup and jam, with a butterscotch cloud with a tangerine, they decide, oh, hey. And if you set your mind free, baby, you'd understand. Starfish and coffee, maple syrup and jam. Cynthia wore the pretty dress, but different colored socks. Good night, Mac Ma. Sometimes I wonder if the bass were in her lunchbox. Me and Lucy opened it when Cynthia wandered around. Lucy cried, I almost died. You know what we found? Maple syrup and jam with the butterscotch cloud with a tangerine and a side of ham. If you set your mind free, baby, maybe you'd understand. Starfish and coffee, maple syrup and jam. Hey. Well, I said Cynthia had a happy face, just like the one she drew on every wall in every school. But it's alright, it's for a worthy cause. Come on in. I keep on saying, starfish and coffee, maple syrup and jam, with the butterscotch clouds with a tangerine and a side of ham. If you set your mind free, baby, maybe you'd understand. Starfish and coffee, maple syrup and jam. Hey now. Oh, oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Please take a card. Hi. Bye. Oh my God, that was amazing. Yeah. All right. But I love people. I love it. People that know that song. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean, if you know that album, even, I mean, obviously it's a standout on the album. But that whole album is a standout. Like that was actually the first Prince album I ever heard. That was the only Prince I'd heard before that was Kiss. That's Sign of the Times. Sign of the Times is like one of those epic, super long albums, and yeah, that's right. And it's like one of those epic, things that he did. But that was the first Prince I'd been exposed to besides Kiss, which was a gigantic #1 hit, when it came out. But at the time, I was in elementary school, and there was a song called Rock Me Amadeus, which took the world by storm. And I was in Taiwan, and as you know, I was a child, so of course Rock Me Amadeus was the song of the century. And Kiss was the song that took over the #1 slot from Rock Me Amadeus, and we were all like, oh no, 7 weeks, it was too fast. Or whatever, however many weeks it was. I don't think it was actually that many. For some reason, I remembered it being this epically long time that Rock Me Amadeus was #1, but I Googled it. It's not that long, but maybe in a child's mind, it felt very long. Yeah, but I'm never going to play that song. But I was into Duran Duran. That was the band I was into. I was really into Duran Duran, and I was... and my first instrument was the drums, and I, was the drummer in Duran Duran is a monster in the end. Actually, he's a monster. That was back in the day when to be a boy band you actually had to be a monster. You couldn't just show up and learn how to be in a boy band. Have them teach you how to be. You had to be a monster to be in a boy band. Duran Duran were monsters, But yeah, they were. But I remember there was this one video for Duran Duran where John Taylor was not even bothering to try to pretend he was playing. So he was just doing this.
and he just had his bass turned off. And for years, this friend of mine was trying to figure out what his technique was, because we didn't understand the concept of editing at that point. Like, we thought that if it was like the song was playing, you know, that was definitely what he was doing. But yeah, you can't play the bass like that. So this is actually the first of the what I have been calling an original song. So it was written, actually, the first two choruses are written by a friend of mine who wrote it for her play, and it was originally intended as a duet. And then it became I just basically shanghaied it from her and added a bridge and made it a song about like broken heart. But it's definitely a song that I've always felt very connected to, and it's very easy for me to sing this from a place inside. All right. They need to get a pedal. Pedal would be much more effective than that thing. And also, like, this thing is sucking juice. I don't even know how much like battery power that thing will last.
Ooh, I said all the wrong things. Oh, I stood my ground, not knowing up from down. You were reading all the lines. You were ignoring all the signs. You took my hand and set me down. Everything must come and go, but I'm doing all right on my own, no, on my own, on my own. This moment isn't gonna last. Oh, it hasn't in the past, and it won't beyond today. Oh, your smiles are choking back the tears of loneliness and fears, and all the things that we're not allowed to say. Everything must come and go, but I'm doing all right on my own, no, no, on my own. Oh, my, oh, oh, oh. When a man loves a woman and a woman loves a man, and they're doing only the best they can, and the world falls asunder, and the ending ain't the plan. Does it ever really matter if the love was real or if it ever was at all? Oh, if it ever was at all. Ooh. must come and go. Everything must come and go. Baby, everything. Oh, everything must come and go. Hey.
Thanks, Ethan. And thanks, number on the screen. I can't see that far, but I appreciate you. Or you guys. I can't see what that number is, but I can see a number, and that's encouraging. Much love. I, in the end, do play. You know, I've made I actually had deep conversations with my cousin about this this weekend, who I saw in Boston, and he you know, I realized that. So I'm able to play music on the trains and do what I do, and survive and make ends meet. And that's what I consider, you know, that's a blessing, and certainly I milk that for all it's worth, you know. I mean, why not? I mean, but I also feel that there's a very important factor in why I do what I do, that it has for me to not be about money, and that's just because I think that we don't have enough of that in this broken-ass world. We don't have enough of that, and that is what I try to bring onto a train. So I thank the person who drops me a 20 bill as much as the person who drops me a smile or even a nod, because in the end, you know, what I do is, you know, as graciously and upliftingly as possible, I do, in the end, invade people's space on a train. And it takes a very fine line to create an uplifting experience out of that. But I do feel that there is a important element of being able to have an interaction with somebody that is also just for that moment. Each time I play a song, like, I don't think I could play these songs the same way twice if I tried. I don't think I play them differently every single time I play them, and I do that. I do that on purpose because I feel that each time you play a song, it should be a moment in time. I see that's what I actually see it as. It's like a moment in time. That's what you're actually gifting to people when you play them a song, is really a moment in time. And you craft that moment emotionally, you know, sonically, obviously, you know, but you craft that moment. And that's, so when I walk on a train car, that car for that moment is my, like, whatever, canvas, if you will, but like, or you know, it's the moment that I gift, that I have responsibility for. And if I approach it from a certain spirit, it must inherently be uplifting. If you approach it from a certain spirit, it is inherently uplifting, and I consider it a service. That's just the way I look at it. I haven't played this guitar in a while because I was playing my other guitar, which has frets. It's the only other guitar I own is the only other guitar I've ever had, and it was my first guitar. I bought it for $50 in the used section in 1997, and I ended up breaking it and leaving it for dead many times, and revived it a few years ago, and I guess did a ham-handed job on the electronics, and they just like popped on me the other night, like mid-song, literally. But it made me take this a bit fretless back out, which is actually, as I've been told, is much more of a real instrument, which I don't know what that means. I do take offense to that. But this is a nice guitar, and it is a fretless, which takes some getting used to, being back on it. All right. This one, so that was Come and Go. Come and Go is a song in the end that is supposed to be the first song of what is intended in my mind as a full series of songs connected by video story. So like a screenplay, if you will. And so I call it Dust World. The story is, which I will walk you through, and this is probably going to be a recurrent theme through DEE WHO nights, so we'll come back to Dust World as things go on. But the first scene is a guy named Cosmo. So Cosmo is a character who is, we see his death. That's the first scene of the movie, is Cosmo's death. And then immediately, like, he dies, and we go right into his eye. And it is the story that unfolds is that moment when you snap through your whole life, before you die. So he goes through his whole life, and it's a love story, essentially, it boils down to. And Come and Go is the first song of the story, which, like I said, was shanghaied from another wonderful little play that was written by a friend of mine. The next song is called, I call it The Diving Bell. Come on in if you want.
Drop the anchor, loose the chain to the diving bell. Going under deeper, far away from everything. Oh, I should be afraid of drowning in this forsaken place with you. In the dark it's freezing cold, and I'm all alone, all alone. I got the bells again, and I don't know which way to go. You don't even know it, but I'm forever untouchable to you. But what really gets you in here? Oh, what really gets you in here is decompression of the heart. Oh, of the heart. Thank you. um, there's some songs that I was just writing a Instagram post the other day about like, and it's kind of fun. I like actually that part of Instagram. It's kind of fun actually because I haven't written for a long time, and I kind of, I like to write, but I don't like to write. Also, I kind of hate to write. It's painful to do, but I do enjoy doing it when I manage to do it. But I was writing how, like, with the songwriting process, sometimes I write a song and some people write words like on purpose, like they choose something they're going to write the song about, and then they write talk about that, or something like that. And all the respect in the world to that, because I cannot do that. I can't just do that. I end up writing what comes off the top of my head, and for some reason, a lot of times it comes off in finished form backwards. So a lot of times I just like write the words as they come out, and I'll write them down, and they'll rhyme and stuff like that. And then, but a lot of times, it ends up the first words that I write end up being the finished song, except backwards. This happens sometimes, and often, and then I end up just like turning it backwards, and then it all makes sense. And I never really necessarily know what the song is about. So, how much time we got, Ethan? What time is it here? 8:14. Okay. So, whatever. But this. Hold on. You know what I'm gonna do? No, there was no one on it at this point. But when you have
because those things are pretty cool. You can do some fun stuff with it. But anyway, oh, I was going to turn. So this is my, and next time I'm going to also have my laptop. So I'm going to go on Facebook too. Um,
Are you on Facebook now with the phone?
no, I'm not. I'm on Instagram. I'm just doing it. I'm just doing Instagram right now for today.
Can I switch up to Facebook before you finish? And just go on Facebook?
Huh? That's not a bad idea. You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
You try messing around for a little while, then
All right.
the next few
Oh,
songs go on Facebook.
Diva Nerd Productions joined. All right, Diva Nerd Productions. I didn't know that you were going to jump on.
Oh,
If you're
sometimes.
just going to like click right off, then go please click live. That's totally fine. If you want me to play a song though for you, just write me a message and I would like to play you a song. Or if we're just going to go on Facebook, because I forgot there was such a thing as Facebook. Can I just play a song for you? Oh, she's still there. See, I never know if these
Alright, I'm gonna
numbers
play
are
a song for
updated.
her. You just tell her you're gonna play a song for her, that's all.
Hang, we're telling followers to join your video. Oh, another person joined. Oh, now I have two. See, I think it's more likely for people to be following you. But anyway. All right. All right. Whatever. Screw it, because I don't think it's that important for. Oh shit! I got to be better with that, though. I'm not used to honestly playing with mics. I haven't. That's another thing I've really wanted to do in this space too, is get used to singing with a mic, because I haven't done that for years, actually, to be honest. I did learn how to sing without a mic in the meantime, though, which was something that I could not do before. So all's well that ends well, but I do need to relearn how to use a mic, because sometimes it's different, for sure. The whole thing is a little bit different. Oh, and now I have to turn my juice back on. Oh, we lost the viewers. Don't play just for me. She said, "Don't play just for me." Oh boy. On video. Don't play just for me. See, sometimes people are like, don't want to do it. For sure. actually makes more sense. Cha. Ah. Good evening, Facebook, and the Strat. Sphere, the stratosphere. Did you know, though, that the Strat is actually available? You ought to just like grab that and just park it, even if you don't use it. You should just grab that because the Strat is available. You could sell it to Fender. Anyway, yes. So I'll play a different song. This one is another song. So when I wrote this song, I actually thought I was writing a song about little kids like running around bickering on a playground. Oddly enough, which very oddly enough ended up being the actual subject matter of a totally different song that I recorded that a friend of mine wrote years later. So he ended up writing that song that I thought I was writing, but this song ended up being a song about, I guess a lot of my songs end up being about sad things in love. This one is called My Heart Is Okay, and this is also from that screenplay. So the idea of this song in the screenplay is that so Cosmo, in his death journey through time, he ends up coming across his true love of his life, except she was child Cosmo's experience of seeing like a ghost, except Cosmo himself is now the ghost, revisiting his own child memory, and he's watching it from outside his child self, and he can see that actually that is his love of his life who is there, and he's singing this song to her.
So we sit down and have some time. Here you are and yet so far I find you're closer than I realized. People tell me to let you go, but you know they just don't know what I know. I wanna turn back, but I can't be on the road that's already behind me. Welcome. It's so hard when it's time to go. The road is dark and the trip is so low. All I know is it might be nicer with you. And if I'm thinking to tell her I love her, you know, baby, I just might discover what you mean to me. And maybe I don't want to know. It's been so long since I've seen you, and yet I feel like a spark caught in slow motion. Maybe we're already there. Maybe we caught the right train unawares. But is this where we were going? I know you never forgot, but love is like lost when what was isn't that. But don't worry, baby, my heart is okay. So just say your love is like a flower. Just wait, I'll be back in an hour or two. Just remember to put it in water. It's so hard when it's time to go. The road is dark and the trip is so long. Baby, the trip is so long. I know you never forgot, but love is like lost when what was isn't that. But don't worry, baby, my heart is okay. But don't worry, baby, my heart is okay. My heart is okay.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, sister. God bless you. If you have a moment, please do sit. But oh, thank you so much. Make yourself comfortable. There's also drinks available, and a very, very, the best bartender in town right here. Okay, we'll keep it rolling with these Dust World songs. All right, what time is it? Give me a number. You give me a number. You just give me a minute time. 2 more? Okay, sure. All right, 2 more. Here's a fun song. This one is about new love.
I saw you there in the wind with feathers all in your hair. You Baby, you were the one who would take me there. You were a dream, like a beautiful dream yet to start. Show me the way, baby, to the rest of your wandering heart. I'll be waiting every morning right here, and I'll be waiting every evening too. Then I'll be waiting every afternoon, just to catch you and your wandering heart. Your wandering heart. I tell you, baby, I'll be waiting every morning right here. Then I'll be waiting every evening too. Oh, just for you. I'll be waiting every afternoon, baby. Oh, just to catch you, you and your wandering heart. Oh, your wandering heart, your wandering heart, your wandering heart, baby. Oh, nice. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right. We got one last one. Okay. We're going to do one last one. Let's see. This one is what I call the wedding song. I don't know you, but I can show you the way that I'm feeling. And what I'm dealing is what I belong to. And if I'm wrong to behave like I'm being, I'm only seeing now. I'm only seeing now. Oh, oh, oh. I know you need me, and yet you freed me, so I'm not leaving. Cause you believe in this way, I believe in you, and why I see you the way that I know you. I wanna show you how. I wanna show you how. Yeah. I know you love me, and got a bud, make you feel what I'm saying. So quit your playing, don't try and be a wise girl. And realize, girl, the Hebrew devil after, you're gonna have to be with a man like me. But any fool could see we gonna make it through somehow. Hey. Hey! One day will be our last tomorrow. I won't be wasting my time with sorrow, cause I know we had love. And when I think of all the bad things I've done, I do them all again. Every single sin, just to be your man, mama. We gonna make it through somehow. Hey. Ooh. We gonna make it through somehow. We gonna make it through somehow. We gonna make it through somehow, mama. We gonna make it through somehow.
God bless you, sister. I'm Dennis.